Here I was. I got set up early, and then I screw it up by unplugging somehow my mic.
I think we're back. It says live.
Yeah, can you guys hear us in the stream?
They said it's loading, so
yeah, there's
should be good.
there's
Yeah, we should be good now.
Okay. Oh boy.
I told you, Count, we can't continue to rely on that friggin' McDonald's across your street. Their internet's sketchy.
It wasn't my internet, dude. It was me unplugging my microphone. Just crashed everything.
Don't cover up the fact that you use McDonald's internet.
See,
that's worse.
Skype crashes when the host unplugs their microphone, like I did accidentally. So.
Count's downloading gay porn right now, so it's kind of sucking up all the bandwidth.
Emphasis on
What,
sucking.
I'm uploading gay porn or downloading. I guess it'd be better. Is it better to download it or upload it? I have no idea. Probably equally bad. Anyway, this is episode 34 of the DCO Project podcast. Believe it or not, hopefully this will go smooth the rest of the way because it sure didn't start off smooth.
At least it was only a small technical difficulty. It's not like we did a money glitch and got banned. Oh.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, since you brought it up, Kaiser, you know.
Oh, you know I got to bring up the bullshit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's get it out there a little bit.
Can I just?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right
Take
now.
it away. Take it away.
You should have learned your lesson because it happened to the PlayStation before. Little petitions to get people back.
Pathetic.
I mean, come on, dude. You openly destroyed the game's economy. Again. And you knew what would happen because it's happened before and you saw the consequences before. You did the shit. You're paying for it. End of story.
Yeah,
and what I don't understand is just because you have a bunch of money doesn't mean you need to sell stuff for crazy amounts of money in the broker. What's everybody fucking stupid?
Yeah, just buy
That's how
shit.
You get caught.
Right.
What the fuck? What the hell's wrong with everybody?
I don't know.
Oh, I got a bunch of money, so now everything's really expensive. No.
What's going to happen
stupid
next is
fuck.
they're just
That's
going
how
to do
you
a
get
money
caught.
reset on that server.
And
Nope, everyone's down to $1 million.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing: everyone's going to pay the price, like we did last year. Remember when we had all? I mean, I had worked hard to sell Mr. Freeze back tanks 5-6 times a day over the course of 6 months. I freaking put in work to build up my $300 million, and then because some moron wants to freaking. I'm getting a message from Smile Before Death.
Oh no.
Well, hell, let's just get him in here. What do you think?
And if you're gonna cheat, don't be a fucking idiot and broadcast it all over the place.
Oh,
Look
was
at all
the
the money
worst
I got.
part.
If I robbed a bank, I'm not gonna go out and buy a fucking Lamborghini the next day.
I just find it funny, the petitions. Like, they didn't really mean it. You should have been. It happened to our server. It happened to PS3 big time.
Dude, you
Those
should
never
people
came
should
back.
realize other games are so much more strict too. Like seriously.
Oh, big time.
I know,
it
you
never
don't need to
pays.
get slap on the wrist for half the
It
stuff
never
doing.
pays to do any type of glitch or anything.
But, okay, here's the thing, Vagrant. Why aren't they banning these people's IP addresses? Because I'm going to start a thing on the forum.
Ban them!
Hey,
Oh, God damn it.
Animal!
what the hell? Hey, what? Hey, I think Smile Before Death is going to join us here for a little bit. Are you there?
Get my turtles, innit?
Hey, can you get your mic fixed, Smile?
Yeah, I'll go get my turtles, innit? I'm in bed.
You're in your
You're in bed.
You're in
Oh, yeah.
bed. What the fuck?
5 in the morning at his house, isn't it? 4?
It's at R3. I'll be right back.
All right.
Get out of bed, you bum.
Yeah, come on. We got a podcast to do here. We can't wait on your ass being in bed, waiting for breakfast in bed and shit.
He was probably waiting on you in this bed, Count.
Maybe that's why the stream crashed. You were sending him a homemade movie.
Oh, Kaiser.
he
Crappy.
wants to know why you call yourself Couch Chocula.
Yeah, I'm going to be dropping some money on eBay tonight for 100%
Here we go
definite.
again.
Yeah.
Do you really need a Night Siege action figure? I know you love. I know you have like this deep respect and love for. But seriously, you gotta go that far?
You backstabbing bitch. That's all I can say. No, I thought it was funny, dude. I thought that was funny. Anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. This has gone off the rails.
Already.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the European players doing all the money glitch.
Dumbasses getting caught.
We need to get IP addresses banned. Not just because a lot of them are starting new characters. That's not the point. You're just going to go ahead and glitch again.
You know what, though? You could get your IP address changed for free if you just call up your provider.
Yeah, but at least they have to go through that problem to do it.
Yeah, I guess it would make it a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Well, most people don't even know how to do that crappy.
Right. So
I don't like when people cheat like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't mind if you're fucking...
And then they act like,
wave or something, whatever. But like,
yeah, they try to play it off like it's so terrible. You know, DCUO's being dicks. No, the people that are doing the cheating are being dicks. Okay.
See, like, if you glitch wave, you're not cheating anybody out of anything on the game.
Right. You're
but
not destroying the economy. You're not
shit,
destroying the
and
game
then you
for
fucking
other
screw
people.
up the whole economy.
Right.
Like, that's fucking everybody who didn't do the glitch, who
Right.
doesn't have all that money.
They could have looked back when it happened on PS3 the first time, like how they came out with developers letters. Like, they are very sensitive about the economy. Like, that is the #1 thing you do not want to mess up, because they will come down on people.
Any other games, you're done. They ban your account where you can't even get on. You can't make an account for.
You have to move house.
Hey, what's up? We can hear you now. We're talking about the European money glitch stuff going on. You got anything to add to that, Smile?
Yeah, I'm so fucking happy Balkan's banned.
Hey, tell us how you feel. Don't hold back or anything. You know,
I
don't hold back like that, Smile.
Because, you know, the community is what makes a game, and the money glitch or whatever they did has affected the broker, which affects all the new people. Let's face it, right now, a lot of new players are coming into DCO because they've just got a PS4, and you know they're going to check out the broker and go be like, "Oh my god, 50 million for like one blue bit," and you know it's just pathetic. So it's not a good image for new players. So yeah, ban them, fuck them, push them onto my Sim City or something, can it?
Right. Well, a lot of those players have created new characters. A new account.
Wow, I thought that was meant to be banning IPs and stuff.
That's what we're talking about. I think they should. I mean, we got a bunch of these. Here's my question: where are these champions of the DCO community? And I think you know who I'm talking about. Some of the people. Where are these champions of the DCO community making their videos about this subject, about calling out these people? And calling for them to be their IP addresses banned. If you care so much about the community, you want to pile up on certain people.
Good point, actually. Yeah,
come on. Where's your videos on this?
And they don't want to call out their buddies.
Yeah, there you go. And it just shows
it's the blind eye syndrome.
Yeah, these people.
If it's your buddy, you're going to have a blind eye.
Right, exactly. They turn a blind eye to somebody they know that's doing this shit. You know, it's just terrible. Some of the people that represent the DCO community are just terrible. They're just terrible.
Did you hear Balkan's video? It sounded like he was going to cry.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm so sorry I did. You knew what you were doing the whole
He put so much time and money into the game.
You deserved it.
3 years.
You're worried about catching people having arguments, calling each other names in voice chat, but you got people that you're buddies with that are destroying the economy of the game, and you don't say a word about it. Really?
But like you said, other games are worse. You had that guy on Guild Wars who had that big channel and everything. He did one gold glitch for the money, and he was like their biggest advertising thing, biggest channel for that on YouTube.
Gone.
Oh, he did one glitch, banned, permanent, gone.
Shut up, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
DC is not as strict as other things.
Well, here's the thing. He put it up on YouTube also. He made a video on how to do the glitch.
Did he really?
Yeah.
On how to do the money glitch?
Yeah. Now, I'm talking about Guild Wars. We're not talking about DC.
Yeah.
Guild Wars.
It's just as bad as people buying in-game money with real money.
Right.
It's
worse.
just as bad.
It's worse than that.
Because have you ever been in like the freaking Hall of Doom and you see all these spammers saying like $10 for like
Yeah, that's on the PC.
On
you
PC
don't.
side, it's like
Yeah.
it's like $10 for like 4 mil. No, it's like $10.
Oh, you
for
still see
1
it on
mil.
the PS3/PS4 side. I saw it the other day.
Every once in a while, you don't see it as much as you do on the PC, though.
I hate that so much.
Right.
I hate that so much.
Oh yeah, Goku Star just brought up in the chat. Smile Before Death got banned for the littlest thing. They'd all be making videos about it.
Oh my
You know
god!
what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
for
The
real?
whole-
Seriously?
They would all be making videos, but these hypocritical bastards won't say a word. I ain't seen one video from them saying. I saw
You
one
love throwing
from.
around that H word.
I saw one trying to defend the person that was doing the banned, or that was doing the glitch.
Hold
that
on
got
a
banned.
second. Right, they're all against me. Like, we care about the community. Let's get smart.
they
before
don't.
death
They
on a
can-
big stick. Kill him. The
They-
DCO. Do
They
your
care
job,
about
bro.
their little
Ban 'em.
clique.
But now they've banned people and doing their job. The
Yep.
hypocrites are like calling DCO. They're out of order for doing that.
Right.
They shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, they're saying, DCO is terrible for permabanning our buddy and all this stuff. Really? So, yeah, here's my question to all these guys. Where are your videos on this subject? Yeah, where are they? I'm calling all you bitches out. Where are your videos?
All your hate could be directed to Count Chocula. He's
That's
the one
fine.
doing
Direct
the
it to me.
call
I
out.
don't care. When you're right, you're right. And I happen to be right, So.
I just think it's funny. Smile talks a little shit, and everybody is on his ass.
Exactly.
These dudes are fucking breaking the game.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, it's a pity that you got banned. You shouldn't have got banned. That was wrong of DC."
Yeah.
Like, what the
Hey,
fuck
and
is wrong with
Crappy
him?
Crappy Heels doesn't take sides. Crappy
God
Heels,
damn.
he calls it like it is, man. He doesn't take sides. So that's
I
something
don't
to think
call
about.
anybody out. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
Right.
How dare you fuck up the broker? How dare you?
Seriously. I saw your video on that, and I was like, wow, I thought our side was bad. Because I know, like, your side, everything is relatively pretty cheap most of the time
Well, that's
compared
because they never got ruined by a money glitch. to
Well,
begin
first,
with.
yeah,
We
like
had
1
ours.
mil on the European side is like 100K. Right? Isn't it something like that, Smile? Like 100K is like a mil or something like that?
What, in the US? I mean, EU?
On the European
No, on
side.
the European.
Oh, 1 million is a lot. Before this whole money scenario, 1 million was a lot of money.
Yeah, I kind of wish the economy was back to what that was, because it made a sense of accomplishment when you had a lot of money. Like $1 million was supposed to be $1 million.
Well,
Yeah, but $1
what
million
this means,
is
though. Like
nothing.
Kaiser was saying, they're going to set everybody back. They are.
They're
They
probably
will
gonna
set
adjust it.
everyone's money back like they did.
They're gonna do a rollback.
I bet
Well,
they
Well, that's
do.
what
Right.
happened on the
Back
U.S.
up.
server. What happened on the U.S. server was everyone had like billions of dollars, and they cut it back to you've got like 1 million on a character.
Yep.
And they just went through and every character, if it's over 1 million, gets cut to 1 million.
And $1 million on the PS4,
They
PS3.
did. I don't remember the exact total,
nothing.
but it was something like that.
Ooh. And I just almost dropped my pipe on
Yeah,
the
but
floor.
they can't
Fuck.
cap too silly because there's people out there with legit money that has been saving since the game's been
There
out.
was on our server too, and they got cut also. They suffered for the glitchers.
But
Yeah, that's not fair.
Tormentus
It's not
in the,
fair, but it's the only way to fix the economy before it gets totally wrecked.
Yeah, Tormentus in the chat's asking, could DCUO do anything to manually fix the economy? And that's what we're talking about. I mean,
They would
can-
they can do a money reset.
Yeah, they just reset everybody's money.
What they've been doing, too, is...
Wait, stop, because someone has an echo.
Yeah,
someone-
we're getting echo bad.
Is that me?
If you have the Twitch stream up, that might be it. Yeah, it went away. There we go.
Yeah, if you have the Twitch, if any of our
Yeah,
guys
just
has the
mute
Twitch
the
stream up, just
whoever
mute
got
it.
up.
Just mute
Is
the
that Paul?
stream.
All right, I think we're good.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we're good
DC
now.
has been doing little things, like they came out with the R&D scanners, so that way everybody could find their own bits really easy.
Right.
And shit like that. The plans, they make
That's
the plans
not-
drop a hell of a lot more. But that's like in-game stuff that
What
they kind of have
DC
been doing.
needs, what DC needs is a money sink.
What DC needs is to get laid. Fuck that shit.
Explain what you're talking about, Vagrant.
Okay, so I played RuneScape back in the day, and when RuneScape had a huge money problem because there was just too much gold circulating through the economy, to fix that, they released a new feature called Construction, which is just player-owned houses, and it was a huge money sink. To get anywhere in it, you had to spend a lot of
I got
money.
you. I see what you mean.
A lot of
Well,
money to get anywhere.
DC has attempted to do that with stuff like repairs, broker fees, stuff like
Yeah.
that, but it's just not enough.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to bump up the broker fees.
And the problem is, if they did a big money sink like that, then it would start to
Free-to-play
alienate the
players.
free-to-play players.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
I've only
screwing-
got 2,000. What do you expect me to do?
Yeah.
We're gonna get busy.
Yeah, you're screwing over the free-to-play community. And, you know, that's what keeps, I hate to say it, but a lot of that, and people won't admit it, that's what keeps the game alive. It's not all the legendary members. It's also the free, you know, it's also the casual player that plays.
They also end up buying marketplace stuff, and some of them become legendary.
Yeah.
They are a necessity.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to think of the big picture when you're doing this stuff to the game. If you really care about the game, think about the big picture. Don't think about your greedy little elitist, you know, you're thinking, well, I'm going to get all this money so I can, you know, I can buy all these mods and, you know, buy any kind of collection I need or any kind of base item I need to finish this feat. Hell, you've already got enough skill points. Don't ruin the game for other people just for your skill points on one character.
You know what? Yeah, Balkan had 170 skill points.
He's
And
an
if you
idiot,
listen
man.
to This.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I'm glad your skill points have gone down to nothing. Fuck you.
Seriously,
All
I don't
that-
even know that. I don't even know the dude, but if you're gonna do some shit like that, you deserve to get
Crying
fucking
your
You
eyes.
deserve to
Oh,
get
man,
banned.
The kid crying his eyes
Yeah,
out.
don't cry.
Oh.
There's no crying in baseball, and there's no crying when you get banned.
I know. I
So-
don't want to see a petition to get your character reinstated. Here.
Yeah,
Shut the
that's
fuck up.
just
That's 12 years
ridiculous.
old.
A petition to get your character reinstated.
How many people tried that during our original money glitch?
Yeah, get over
like,
yourself.
Unbanned them. Never happened.
Yeah, get over
They stuck
yourself,
to their
dude.
guns.
That's
You
all
know
I
what
can
makes
say.
me laugh is Orbit makes a video as if like anyone's gonna give a fuck. Like SOE gonna go, oh my god, it's Orbit. We best give Balkan his character back.
It doesn't
Did you
work.
guys see that?
Doesn't work that way.
Pathetic. Weasel.
Wow. I think we covered. I think we covered that good. I think we covered that.
Oh god. Good news, guys.
Do we have anything else to talk about? I just
Yo.
I don't know. I'm laughing at the chat.
yeah. I'm kind of
Someone's
looking.
like the Balkan issue was the perfect image. Agreed. I think for the last part of the winter holiday seasonal, they should replace Larfleeze with a character model of Balkan.
No. You know Gotham Wasteland. They should put a tunnel.
Oh my God, Kaiser! How the hell did you come up with that one? That was beautiful.
Yo,
It's-
Kaiser, what debuff is the one that debuffs their attack? It's the precision debuff, but what is it really? What's it saying like in the...
What do you mean?
For what power? For which?
You know, say like you got to take the precision buff off Batman. What debuff do you use?
For what power?
Yeah. For what?
No, but like what does it say in the description? You know, this is a precision debuff. Like what is it?
I don't remember offhand. I just know what the attack debuffs are.
You know, because the defense lowers their defense, the healing one lowers their healing, but what's the other one do? It lowers their attack damage.
Reduces damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say damage.
Yeah.
Reduces their damage output. It's like
Yeah,
a precision,
damage output.
precision debuff, I
Yeah.
would say. I don't know.
Exactly.
Before you carry on, let me propose something.
Uh-oh.
I think, you know what, to be fair to all those that got banned, bring them back, but just stick them in Gotham Wasteland and just leave them there. And they can't go anywhere else but the greed section.
Oh, you know what's cool?
That would be yeah.
Actually, you know what's cool? Because RuneScape did something like that back in the day, and it was called like the Dark Void. If you got banned, you were stuck in this instance where people could go see you, but you were stuck there. You couldn't leave. People could visit you though.
That's
And
just
you could-
low.
you
That's a
couldn't-
low blow.
And then you got Balkan going, pass me my mask.
But there was,
Oh,
there
yeah,
was
you
a-
know what?
there was
Send
a
them
way
to
you-
Australia, because Australia originally was a penal colony. Send them to Australia map.
No.
Let
If
them
they
all battle out
back-
there.
If they let them back, give them this shot. I'd love to see them log like you take like that dude you were talking about, 170 skill points. It'd be great. Like, yeah, here's your account back. They log in on that account and they spawn on the Brainiac ship at level 1. Complete reset.
Oh.
Like, hey, you got your character back. You still don't have your stuff.
I think
Put
they
up
should
one
ban their.
Brainiac ship level 1. Hey, you're a new character and you're in some random beginner style.
Because you know they're
Yep.
going to end up doing it again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Eventually, they're going to end up doing it again because they're going to want to play catch up really fast, so they're going to do something.
Yep.
Look.
They should learn
they're
their
trying
lesson.
to
Don't
rise
mess
that.
with the game's economy.
Yeah, but they're crying their eyes out about being banned, and already had some sort of glitch in the past where people glitching tokens and stuff like that. And I'm sure Balkan and them crybabies was all doing it, and so they didn't learn from that. So
Yeah, they're
they're
not
gonna
gonna learn.
No.
They're not gonna learn. I think
I
we're gonna
didn't
have
know there
Macabre
was a
join
Mark
us.
I can stay on the PC server. Nobody wants you, Balkan. Double penetrated.
Yeah.
That shit is funny.
Hold
His
on,
accent when he
guys.
says
Can
that.
we do something, yeah? In memory of Nimbus and Balkan. On 3, 2, 1, can we all say Percy?
What do you mean Nimbus? Did he get banned?
Did
No,
get-
Nimbus didn't get.
No, but they say
Oh.
they'll hold hands on the pod, innit, and do
Gotcha.
cheese balls.
Go-
Yeah, no, they just won't mention it. Smile. They duck and dodge the subject. I mean, the guy.
So-
I mean, they're all
so the
super. They all had to
podcast
switch to
has-
super speed because they're dodging everything.
So they have
Oh, no.
a glitcher in the pod, they have a hypocrite in the pod, and now they have sex and pests.
Now,
Who's-
yeah, they have. I mean, it's a whole.
Don't forget.
for the
Wait,
Q&A.
you're slightly wrong. The hypocrite is also a glitcher.
Oh no, not according to him. But anyway.
Oh no, not according to anything. He's like friggin' Teflon.
Yeah,
Oh,
when,
I'm
but
talking about I'm perfect
I'm
fine.
gonna take a page from his book. 5 people told me they saw it, so I guess it must be true. When 5
What
people
is-
say it, it must be true. So
Hey, I got a question. What is the glitch in the Christmas event where everybody can do like a crap ton of damage to Larfleeze
Oh,
really quick?
you just have penetrating strikes
yeah,
as your
penetrating
chest mod.
strikes.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
a glitch.
You could do it to the outside missions too. Like when you're doing your daily event, instead of hitting them for ones, you just basically hit them for crazy numbers and kill them in one shot.
I mean, technically, it might be a bug. It might be a
It was
bug
like
in
that on the
game.
That's a
test server
bug.
too, but
Yeah.
they never fixed it. I
It's
guess
a-
it's
it's
not.
a
It's
glitch
nothing
either
important.
way.
But you don't need to do it. I mean, you know.
It's not really important anyway. You know, who
Yeah.
cares if you kill Larfreeze? You know, it's not like you're battling to the
Not
top
like
of
it's
the
hard
scoreboard
anyway.
in there.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to get you $1 billion in the game.
No. Maybe we'll
No,
all
I
get
just
banned
see, I
for
just
having
see players
penetrating
do it all the
strikes.
time, but I don't think they realize that they're doing it.
No, I didn't notice I was doing it at first. I was actually. It was a funny coincidence because I wanted to test out core strength and penetrating strikes, and I always use core strength, so I figured I'd throw penetrating strikes on and see if I notice any difference in my numbers. And then when we were doing that, I was like, oh my god, I'm pooping on these people. Plus, somebody in our group had it on, and I was like, dude, I need to try that. Someone just told me, stop trolling the trolling threads. Well, bitch, learn how to play your fucking role, man. Just give people power
Is
and
there
shut
someone
up.
in the chat?
Someone in the chat, where, huh?
No,
I'm not even
or
reading
someone on the game told you that.
No, someone in the forums.
Oh. Tell him he's a power battery and get over it.
That's what I said. I basically said, what did I say? I was really nice about it, too. Let's see. I said, to all those who say you're not a battery, that's what benefits the group the best right now. And a success, I can't even talk, I'm baked. And a successful raid depends on teamwork. So do your group a favor and pump out the power, your run will go much smoother. Said, power's like gas in your car, if your group doesn't have any, you're not going anywhere.
Oh,
And then I said, so
I'll be alright.
until and if they change the role, the battery is what helps your team the best. Play for the team, not for yourself. It was very nice, you know? Not my
wasn't bad.
usual shut up and just give people power noob, you know?
That's funny, Crappy. Shut up and just give power.
I close all their threads. That's why there's not too many troll threads that are open. Because I try to get them shut down before the 4th page happens.
Speaking of interesting things on the forums, apparently someone has started completing Paradox Wave without a tank.
No way.
Yeah, talk about
Yeah,
that. I have not
there's-
seen that.
Yeah, there's a video, like a group, it was 2 healers, 2 trollers, and 4 DPS. Crushing Paradox Wave, apparently.
And
What-
Wave, you don't really need a tank, though. The side bosses, when do
And
you
the
need a
worst
tank for
part
the
was-
side boss?
Yeah, they
No,
can't
it
keep
makes it
them
convenient
rounded
if
up
the
half the
boss
time
stays in the
anyway,
same
so...
place. but you don't really need one.
You only need one kind of to block the charge of the Ravager a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, the funny part
and even
was
if not, you could just move.
Yeah, just try to move. Yeah.
the funny part was all the haters in the forum. They're like the first and second post right after him was like, "Yeah, thanks a lot for giving people even more reasons to shun tanks."
You know what though? Your raid would go a lot quicker with the tank because if the boss isn't running around, he's easier to kill. You know, but
Yeah.
like think of this though, at the very beginning of Wave when the tanks were weak and they couldn't take the hits from the bosses, they used to just kite them around, so he wasn't really like a tank.
Well, a normal any
following
role
them
can kite
around.
the bosses. I mean, you can kite them around.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
kite the
Crappy-
bosses. I go
Crappy
down and
posted
I get
there.
the bosses myself if
Yeah.
we're bringing them up to the top of the hill and everything. They like healers. You
Yeah,
can just
you're a
have your
sorcery
boss
tank.
chase the healer the whole time.
Yeah, that's right. I said sorcery tank.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, he's a traitor to
In
nature.
sorcery, so I'll go beast out with some healing, so everybody on the forums could stop complaining. Oh, it's so hard to solo heal and wave with sorcery. Shut the fuck up. It's not. It's not.
Now Crappy's proven other healers wrong, apparently.
Proving everybody wrong.
Crappy's he's on a roll this week, man. Oof.
So now
I'm
you got
sick
the
of people
trolls
that
and
suck.
healers mad at you. Can you make the tanks and the DPSs mad at you?
I'm trying. I'm going for everybody. Everyone needs to learn how to play their damn role. It's a very simple game. Like, everyone goes on the forums and they cry so much that the vault got fucking nerfed. Oh, it was too hard to smash the presents in 2 hits. Can we please one-shot the presents? Really? We got the vault nerf? Seriously.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of posts lately of people that are looking
Oh.
into playing DC Universe, and they're like, "Why is the community so? Why are the
Because
forums
it's
so
full of
negative?"
people that
time.
suck dick.
Yep.
Just because some like phase dodge now. Oh, I got beat by somebody using phase dodge. So phase dodge is OP. They don't even know what phase dodge is. Phase dodge doesn't even do any damage.
Right.
It
It's a
just
clipping
helps clip a
mechanic.
move. And it costs a ton of power to use it, so it's kind of balanced out.
Yeah, it's not
Now-
even really worth it.
I could beat just about anybody not using phase dodge. Like phase dodge doesn't. If you're still a good player, you're still gonna be first or second DPS. It depends on your power and how good you are. But phase dodge is not gonna turn the table. Like if you're a bad DPS and you start using phase dodge, you're still gonna be a bad DPS. It's not gonna do you any good. But if you're a great DPS and you use phase dodge, you're gonna put out a little more damage. Not a crazy amount more, but you're gonna put out more damage. Just because you can clip your moves a little quicker. And now everybody's bitching about Photon Blast too. Photon
Oh, they've been
Blast is
bitching about Photon
OP.
Blast since the controller update.
Listen, you know what's sad? All the people who play PvP and switch powers just because PvP season is coming up to Gadgets and Ice, all you people out there fucking suck right now. You guys suck. You heard it here. If you just switch back to Gadgets because PvP season is coming up, you have no fucking skill. Delete your character.
Oh
I'm
no!
fucking tired of those people. Oh, I have to be competitive, so I need fucking Photon Blast. No, use your power and get good with your power and shut the fuck up and learn some shit. Any power is good if you know how to use it. I fucking hate people.
So what about the guy that is? I don't mean to bust your rant here.
Oh, I
Crappy.
know. I don't want to rant anymore.
No, you're all right. You're all right.
Yeah,
What about the
Oh,
guy?
good Crappy Rant is always good.
Hey
me take another
Kaiser,
hit down.
you said there's a video up of a guy doing a solo of Brothers in Arms on an ice tank.
Yeah, shout out to
Death
Death
Mike,
Mike.
to be
That guy
expected.
solos everything. He's awesome.
Yeah, J-Man's in the chat now. Go ahead, Kaiser. Talk about that.
I don't see Fire soloing that shit.
Just for noobs. Oh.
I think J-Man may be on a mission now to try to solo Brothers in Arms.
He watches Death Mike videos, but trust me, Pyro Jester is no Death Mike.
You better stay on Warframe.
In fact, it's to the point where when Death Mike summons his sidekick, it is Pyro Jester. He's reduced to Trinket Pet in a comparison.
So
Pyro
here's
Jester
one.
in a can.
Here's one for you about phase dodge. I just joined a random pug group because I'm just trying out loadouts. And in Nexus, I happen to be first place DPS. Surprise, surprise. But The second place DPS was Celestial, and he was trying his balls off, and he should have smoked me because Celestial, if you want to talk about OP, is fucking OP. It costs
were
no
you
power,
using?
and
Mental
it has 2 and 4 grand hits every fucking day. You just spam Retribution over and over. It takes a lot of skill to be Celestial. Good job, guys. But he goes, oh, you only beat me because you were using phase dodge. I've seen your videos. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't even using phase dodge, bitch. I was trying something else out. And he's like, no. I was like, no. I was like, I swear to God.
Tell him look at the power in.
I had to do all the moves on my loadout to show him that I didn't have phase dodge because he didn't believe me. And then he's like, oh, you could have just changed it. I was like, face it, bro. You're just not good.
Were you doing this with mental or sorcery?
Nature.
Oh, nature, okay.
And I was like, don't fucking blame me out DPS and you on phase dodge. I was like, blame it on you suck. I was like, you're the most OP power in the game. He has good gear. He has almost full 88 gear. All precision modded. Like, just fucking learn your power, man. How could you fuck up spamming Retribution over and over? For real?
Come
on.
So Celestial is probably the top. It's not even like hard light. At least you have to be close to medium range. Sometimes there's a amount of danger, like you can get killed. Celestial just sits in the back, like perfectly safe. Like, look at me doing these moves over and over.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
it's
Crappy.
got.
Nature's OP as well.
Nature is not OP.
Oh, come on. Get the fuck out of here.
Celestial beats me by a little bit. Not much, but they beat me.
Celestial and Nature are the top two. Hard light's probably third.
Too. Celestial is just really easy because you could spam 1 or 2 powers over and over and over and over.
And you don't do that with Nature?
Yeah, really. Thank you. Thank you, Vagrant. I was just about ready to say that.
Don't you spam Harvest? Don't you spam Harvest and Impaling Thorns?
Put him on blast. Put him on blast.
And
don't you
spam
spam
and phase dodge 4 powers.
4 power. Yeah, don't
you can't
count phase
dodge
because you're just using that to clip powers.
Keep phase dodge out of it.
Vine Lash and Heart, Vine Lash and
Technically, you can keep Impaling Thorns out of it because you're not going to use that until they're below 35%.
Oh, no, I use it the whole time. It's really good burst damage. It's like 2,500 damage, even above.
All right. So a rotation consists of 3 powers. That requires a lot of skill, bro.
I do a harvest. I do a harvest, rifle grenade, Impaling Thorns.
Call him out. Call him out, man.
Good
Keep
job.
doing that. No, it takes more skill because I initially have to use more power.
It takes more skill because Crappy's doing the power.
The Celestial person comes over.
Power because the freaking statistics on it are different.
Well, I have to spread my poisons first and everything. The Celestial guy just comes over and he's like, "Oh, look at this group of ads."
All right, so how about this? Celestial has to click and shit like that. I don't even know if that like combo you're talking about requires many clicks, to be honest, because I've never played Celestial.
Retribution is so easy to do.
Right,
look at all those ads.
It's Retribution into Wither, and you can clip it.
What's the combo, though? Is it like click, click, hold? Because they have to remember that every time.
It's tap melee, tap range.
Super simple.
So tap melee, tap range?
Yes.
Tap melee.
They can still fuck it up, though.
Yeah, it's
tap
range. Now, the Retribution Wither combo is real easy to do. It is easy. As long as you don't try to do it too fast. You have to wait for the animation a little bit before you tap range. You tap melee right off the bat, and then you have to wait till your hands kind of like turn white. And then if you try to do it too fast, you won't do it. You won't do the Wither combo.
It's super easy, though.
Yeah.
Like
it's not hard. It just takes a little
like
practice.
2 hours.
It's not near as hard as Hard Light.
And I could do it over and over easily.
Yeah. And what do you clip the Wither combo with?
You could clip it with the file.
With the file, yeah, okay.
Smite Haunt, you could do other things.
Yeah, you can go into your Smite Haunt combo, which is which is tap melee.
Yeah, that's super easy.
Yeah, that's the easy rotation. Yeah, and then you might want to hit. I can't remember. You might want to hit your Cursed Idol supercharge at the beginning.
It is real good.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's super easy.
It's all might ticks.
I didn't DPS with it when I was healing. But then when I was on my hero character, I'm ashamed of that. I'm Celestial. I picked Celestial and one-handed so I could have the most OP fucking shit ever. And I was like,
it won't
this
be.
is-
Update
Yeah,
33.
one handed's getting nerfed to the ground.
Yeah, update 33. It won't be
What's
OP.
being done with the one hand? It's just
Oh
pulling
yeah,
it
let's
back,
talk
innit?
about that.
Focus blast is getting nerfed,
Nerfed.
like a motherfucker.
It is.
That shit's hitting like 3.3 to 4K right now. Is only hitting like 500s to
Yeah.
1,000 if
Well,
you're
they
lucky
did
on
that
test
before.
server.
You remember when dual wield was overpowered like that?
Yeah, and they
Well,
nerfed
dual
it.
Had
wield's
all these
going
people
back to
clipping-
that.
Listen, let's talk
So-
about dual wield. Remember once upon a time when you could use dual wield and you didn't even have to charge it and just throw it and
Yep.
hit for
That's what I
insane
was
amounts of
talking
about.
damage?
They
Dual
nerfed
wield-
that like a year, they nerfed that like 2 years ago, and then they nerfed it again.
Listen, dual wield is back. What they
It's
did
not-
was
yo,
they changed it back.
Yeah.
you do know
You don't
that
have
they're
to
gonna
charge it anymore.
You do know that they're gonna change that before it goes live, right? They've had one hot fix for game update 33.
You think so? I hope so.
Yeah, dude, that's not meant to be that way because staff got affected by this too.
They better change it, because if you don't have to charge them and you could just throw them like that and hit for 2-3K, they just put themselves fucking back.
Yeah, you
Or-
use dual wheels, don't you, Smile? Or you use one hand?
Nah, I'm a one hand.
One hand. I've seen you use dual
Because
wheels.
there's no reason to
Oh, yeah, I
use
used to
anything
use
else.
Yeah,
There's no reason to use anything else at the moment.
right. Yeah,
I
they
use
need to
martial
get
arts
away
for
from
fun, I
that.
think.
Which is why, like in my like my sorcery video, someone was like, "Why are you using dual pistols?" And I was just like, "Because I like to use dual pistols."
Because it's different. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, I'm not going to use dual pistols, and I'm not going to take you seriously." And I was like, "Well, okay, whatever."
Yeah, that's what I mean. Dual pistols can be beast if you know how to do them right.
I only use dual pistols because it makes Weapon of Destiny's ticks really fast.
Right. Well,
You
dual
use hand
pistols are.
blasters,
I
too.
like.
Or
Hand
rifles.
blasters is good too.
A lot of people say that dual pistols is really good for controlling.
It is,
Yeah.
but right now for anything else, it's gimped.
Yeah.
Its damage needs to be increased.
Yeah, I wouldn't DPS with it. No way.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it.
That might be a good
Oh,
thing.
well, a lot of the times when you're using one-handed or a dual wield and you're holding, you're not going to do as much damage as if you're using something with the rifle. But then when you're using something with the rifle and you're doing more powers, it's more power hungry, but you'll do more damage. But with the one-handed, it kind of saves you on the power as you're doing that
Right.
rotation. And then you're holding a focus blast or something like that.
Who is sending me a message?
All right, man. Well, we will catch you later.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thought I'd sap rather than just going, "Look," you know.
Oh, is that Smile? Was
Did,
that you?
Yeah.
He's
You've
gotta
got
go to
that
bed
video
I
now.
didn't want to cut
Oh,
you
no,
up.
it's-
So I thought I'd
No,
cut you up.
that's all good. You can just say, "Hey, man, I appreciate you jumping in about the giving your 2 cents worth on the
Nah, just thought I'd join in it and hashtag double penetrating orbit in Balkan.
You know he had to get in on that.
I had to. Sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's all
Balkan,
good,
but
man. It's all good. I appreciate you joining us for.
Batman and beyond, mate. I'll get you a mask. Don't worry about that.
All right. Yeah, we'll see you, man.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right, man.
All right,
Adios.
Peace.
What did I say?
So, guys, what are we talking about?
We're a little off our game tonight, man. We're all we had problems at the beginning. We're just kind of.
Nah, see you later, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you, Smile, later.
Night.
I'm not a big hold charge weapon fan. I don't know.
Well, especially not dual wields, which I use
It's
right
just-
now for.
I
on
feel
my
it just
healer.
slows me down too much.
Yeah.
I'm not down for that.
Then I switched to one handed. I'm like, oh my god, this is so much better. But I just don't use. I don't know. For one, I've never gotten an 88 drop of one handed. But
Yeah, I can't get no gear on my other guy. I'm trying to I don't even care about gear. I'm just trying to get marks for him so I can switch into rage when it comes out. But I can't get no gear for him when I do wave or nexus. Like I just get the same old shit.
yeah,
I
But
guess
you're
some
gonna have
controller
90
gear.
viable stuff anyway.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to actually buy shit.
so we have what 2 more days left in the year. This will be our last episode for the year. So
How far we've come.
I'm telling you, I have to get the iTunes back on track. I got 2 more days and I can actually upload a new episode. I'm like 3 weeks behind on the episodes on iTunes. It's really bad. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm gonna try to take care of that in the new year. I've made
How many episodes again?
We're going to be 3 after this one. We're going to be 3 episodes behind on iTunes. So
Wasn't that like most of the crowd?
yeah, that's the big part of the thing. So I'll work. I'll get it caught up. I'll work. I'm going to try to change that in the year ahead. Like I said, I got some plans for the show in the upcoming year. So I know we all have plans for our YouTube channels in the upcoming year as well. So.
Oh my God, I got a bunch of gadgets and sorcery videos about to come out.
Yeah, I've got a whole new.
I definitely plan on branching off from DC. DC is definitely not going to be my channel's main focus soon.
It's going to be my main focus, but I am going to branch out to some other stuff. There's no doubt. I'm already gearing up for it. I'm already getting.
I'm going to do a Let's Play of Super Mario Nintendo 64.
What?
No,
you'll get a copyright strike on that.
But that was
Nintendo,
an awesome fucking game.
He wouldn't get a copyright strike, but Nintendo would be like, "Hey, this is ours."
Yeah.
Even without him being partnered.
Crappy Mario. Yeah.
Crappy.
Just keep infiltrating the watchtower and be happy.
He'd probably suck at it.
So Kaiser, you say why gadgets?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because everybody's complaining about Photon Blast in the forum, so I just want to just
Photon
beast
Blast
out with
is
Photon Blast.
not that overpowered.
It's not really that overpowered. It's
See,
only
what people
overpowered.
don't realize is other classes have all these different dot ticks and stuff they throw. Like, Photon Blast is really Gadget's go-to damage move.
See, in PvP it's overpowered, but only because of the hand mod. Like, you
Exactly.
can't interrupt them while they're doing it. You know, so a Gadget person in PvP could just spam you with Photon Blast over and over, and you get a stun and a knockback every time. You know, so it's a little.
They need to introduce something called diminishing returns from World of Warcraft. It's where if you get stunned, you can't get stunned for at least another 5 seconds. Because in this game you can get chain stunned, and it's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it is. That's a good idea.
Especially if you're out of power. Oh my god, you stand there and fucking take it. It's retarded.
You stand there and take it.
You can't do anything. You get juggled like a motherfucker. There's nothing you can do. Nothing if you're out of power.
I hate when you have no power and you can break out. That's the lamest shit ever. Why does it cost power to break out? That's like
Because
making
it's
me
supposed
pay
to
for
be-
slots in my utility belt that I fucking own. And I need to pay for the slots that marks a triumph with my fucking
Because in
belt.
other games, when you're in a stun, it requires something to break out. It's usually a trinket or a power, something like that.
Well, they have a breakout
this-
trinket, but
Yeah, but in other games it requires that, but they're on a much longer cooldown. So in this game, for power to break you out of a stun, it's a powerful thing. But the thing is that you get combo stunned, and that's so overpowered. I mean, it's like, yeah, you ran out of power, but the thing is that you shouldn't be able to get stunned like that.
Right.
It's stupid.
Oh, over and over. No, I know exactly.
Over and
it's
over
like
and
me
over.
getting knocked on my ass when I'm using hand blasters and I'm way away from the enemy and he's blocking somebody
Let's talk
else.
about PvP mechanics and PvE. Combat mechanics.
Well, some
Alright.
of it's ridiculous.
I'm totally cool with combat mechanics.
Yeah, but
they
it should
need
be
to tweak-
one-on-one. It
They need
shouldn't
to
be-
tweak them a little bit. Just like Count said. Yesterday we were doing the Sons of Trigon, or the Trigon's Prison Alert, and I'm meleeing the boss. And Count is standing way in the back shooting him with fucking hand blasters.
Yeah.
And the boss lunges me. Because he lunges me,
I get knocked on my ass,
Count
and
gets
he's not
knocked down way
even—he's not
in the
even
back.
facing me.
yeah, he doesn't
His back
even
is turned to
target
me,
Count.
and I get knocked on my ass. How is that possible?
That is the stupidest
Yeah.
stuff ever. Just because I get lunged
Dual-
and Count
dual
happens to be
pistols-
somewhere in the back, tapping
Dual
triangle.
pistols is ridiculous in terms of getting countered.
Yeah, I
can't
know,
do
so is hand
most
blasters.
of my shit
Yep.
without getting countered.
Hand blasters are just as bad, Vagrant. I'm telling you.
My
Yeah,
God,
like I don't
it's
understand
stupid.
how you're not even getting lunged, but you're getting knocked over.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Like he's got some invisible force coming from his back. That is,
And another thing, say I'm using dual wield, and I do, what is it, tap 3 times and hold, and that's a stun. It stuns the enemy. You can never stun the enemy with that move ever. But every time the enemy does a move, say the guys that do the brawl and shit, and like we'll just say the Trigon Alert, every time they do their brawling combo, they will knock you down and stun you. You'll get right back up. They'll start their combo over, knock you down, and stun you. Shouldn't you be immune to that after the first time it happens to you?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what diminishing returns is. It makes you immune to stuns for a couple seconds, so you can't just get chained like that.
Right.
Because in PvP, if I'm doing a 1v1 and someone does the same thing to me twice, I'm immune to it the second time. But if the NPC does it to me, I'm not immune to it the second time.
Right.
He could just keep knocking me over and over and over.
Yep. It's so annoying to just get chain stunned like that because it burns up your power if you have power in the first place. There needs to be something done.
It's just ridiculous to get knocked down over and over when you can't do it to them. The only thing you could do to them is block.
Here's another problem. Remember when they improved combat, like the coding of it back in like game update 30 or something like that, where it was like if you countered an enemy or stunned them, they wouldn't get back up immediately. They're doing that again. Like if you counter someone, they just get right back up immediately. Like they break out of it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what I noticed too?
Is that all of it, or is that just tier 5 content?
It seems like it's just tier 5 content.
Right.
But it's still annoying that I'll counter them.
Yeah.
Like I block break them, but they just get back up immediately. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Did they change full auto for the dual pistols? Because I couldn't block anybody in the Trigon's Prison Alert with dual pistols the other day when I was healing. I would have to do the tap hold move or something like that to block break them. I could not block break anybody with just the full auto.
Should still work.
I didn't block break a single person with full auto.
Did you target them directly?
Because I think not have to. You could just stand in PvP and just
you have to hard target the thing that you're going to stun or
do you
counter. Yeah.
Maybe that was the problem. I swore that's different because I used to stand in PvP and block break everybody, just standing back there spamming, just holding.
That probably got nerfed. You got to remember, dual pistols is not what it used to be, which is why nobody uses it as DPS anymore. It's
and another
okay
thing
for like support, but
another thing that's lame is because of people in PvP complaining. Hard light combos are blockable in PvP, but no other people's powers are blockable. You don't throw an Inferno and somebody blocks and you get knocked over. You know, you don't hit somebody with Pyro or Mass Terror and somebody blocks and knocks you over.
Right.
But you hit somebody with the whip in PvP, you get knocked over. The hold claw in PvP, you get knocked over. And you know what? That's a power.
It's same for Earth though. Jackhammer or any aftershock ability is blockable.
Does that do it too? See, that's ridiculous.
That's
hard light's even blockable in PvE now.
Because now
that's what Celestial needs to be too, though. Celestial needs to be blockable.
I don't think any powers, maybe in PvP for balance issues, but in PvE with the combat mechanics, they need to change that shit.
I hate the whole blocking
You're in the
mechanic
first boss room of Nexus with all the Batmans. There's 4 of them, and you're up there doing a hard light combo like Ram Whip, Snap Trap, Fan. One of those people blocking will knock you right over and fuck you up. You know, like you're not even targeting that guy, but you're still getting knocked over. You should only get knocked over by the guy who targets you. And in PvE, no powers should be blockable. You shouldn't be getting countered by powers in PvE.
Right.
I think that's stupid. In PvP, yeah,
because
issues, but not in PvE.
First off, there's problems with that because how the fuck are you supposed to know an enemy that's like not even on your fucking screen, it's blocking, and then you just get countered?
Exactly.
Like,
that's basically what happened to me last night.
It happens way too often.
The computer just blocks at random times. You know, it's not like they have a strategy where they're like, oh, I'm going to block now. It's just totally random.
Yep.
You know, they just go through the motions.
There's no way of this is not adding depth to combat. This is just being annoying and trying to blanket combat with extra bullshit.
I'm all against taking out PvP gear and PvE instances, but if you're going to enforce combat mechanics to this level, we should at least have some version of the PvP trinket for PvE.
Yeah.
To counter some of this shit.
Yeah, I agree.
We can't even use the PvP trinket to counter combat mechanics anymore. That's kind
Combat
of
mechanics, I like them. I think it's
Oh, I
neat
like the
to block
idea.
break them. And you know what? It's cool in the boss fight, like Ninja Batman now. You could be countering Ninja Batman, and he could spend half the time on the floor because you keep countering him. But
Well,
him,
that's just good team cooperation.
you know,
If
well,
you
see,
keep him
no,
on
I
his
like
ass like
that
that.
though. See, so I like the combat mechanics, but I don't like how some of the powers are blockable. No, I'm not hard light or any power that suffers from it, but still, it's unfair for other people. Why should their powers be blockable? I don't like that at all. I think it's stupid as shit.
Yeah, and if one of the bosses is blocking one of the players, it should just be limited to that one player.
I think you should only, even in PvP, I think you should only, like, if you lunge or let's say you're doing, I don't know, you're doing a one-handed combo like a spin chop in a regular PvP match, and the guy you're targeting isn't blocking, but somebody fucking too deep in the pack of people decides to block, you get knocked over. You didn't even target that dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
There was just a dude over there blocking.
Yeah, it should be a one-on-one focus thing, the blocking, not the... It shouldn't affect other people in the group.
No, it should be the person you are targeting.
Right, exactly.
Not somebody... Because then you have people in PvP, and, like, I know it's kind of strategy, but that one guy will always be blocking, so people are getting countered. You know, I mean, it does add up.
They'd have to bring some kind of focus to AoE moves, but I mean that's totally doable.
Well, you forgot. You got that one guy blocking crappy, and then you got that guy that you love who flies above everybody with the dual
I
pistols.
hate those people. If you're a person that does that, if you're in PvP and you're flight and you fly above people and just pew pew at them from fucking up in the sky, you sir are a bitch. Seriously, come on the ground and fight everybody like the rest of us. Flying is for fucking homos. Don't do that. I suck at PvP, but I don't fucking fly above everybody.
Yeah, you just leave the instance.
Yeah, fuck, I'll just leave. I'll just take my beating and
I'm
beat
just
my
messing.
ass. Hell yeah, you're beating my ass. Whatever. I'm
I'm
not gonna
just
fly in
messing
the
with you,
air.
Crappy. I'm just messing with you.
Now it's the Celestial people out in the open world. Since, like, Celestial is beast. Like, if somebody starts sniping you with that shit from up in the sky...
You have to do
you're
something
out.
about it, yeah.
So, like, now all the Celestial people are flying above everybody like the little cocksuckers that they are and fucking trying to snipe everybody and shit. Like, get some skill, man. Fight somebody on the ground.
I can't
Have
believe
you
I didn't change my
something about
graphics in
tonight?
to Happy New Year. I still have Merry Christmas in the freaking graphics. Oh my god. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You know, dude flies above you out in the streets with Celestial and kills you, and then writes in versus chat, I just beasted you. Bitch, I was picking up an exobit and you fucking killed me from fucking 30 feet above me. You're fucking not good. Now that I'm gadgets and sorcery, when people jump me in the streets now, they've just been running away. Well, not with gadgets, because I just photon them and kill them.
Well, Hitter
But, like,
Quitter said that
sorcery-
he ganked you. He ganked you on the hero side.
Oh, when I was on the
yeah, he
hero
did.
side, oh, my guy's a level 20, man.
Excuses,
What do you want from
excuses.
me?
I thought your guy was higher than that.
He's 30 now, but like that's it. He's just 30, and by the time you reach level 30 now, you have enough marks of Triumph to buy like 3 pieces of T1. So I have like 3 pieces of T1.
Oh, you don't have anyone else from Lifted over there, do you?
No, I was just doing it by myself. I just want to level up the 3 characters for the trophy. Plus, I have a buddy that lives by me that's a hero, and I'll do some legends with him once in a while. That's about it, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the PvP. How come they made PvP gear unusable in PvE? Yeah, I think that's really stupid. That they made PvE gear, PvP gear not usable in PvE. But
Yeah,
you
they
could
need
still
to make it
use,
both.
you could go into a fucking 8v8 FOS.
They're
with
changing
PvE
that
gear
soon.
on.
Yeah, I
They're
think
changing that
Vagrant's
soon.
right on that.
They're
Yeah.
changing that soon.
People.
They're changing that soon.
But why didn't they change that first? That was the issue.
They're
Nobody
changing that soon because it requires a different amount of code for PvP. It's like writing it for PvE and then they have to write a whole separate huge document of code for PvP. That's why they didn't do it at the same time. Because you're queuing for different instances, so they have to write like code for like if queue for certain instance, then I know some coding. I don't know if that works like that for DC.
I don't even know why they changed PvP gear and PvE. It's not like anybody ever came into the raid in PvP gear. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna crush us in DPS because he's wearing
no,
PvP
it's not
gear.
that. It's not that. It's people were like hitting level 30 buying PvP gear and then getting up to tier 3 and then they would buy their PvE gear. They were being able to skip content that way because PvP gear was just as good as like tier 3 PvE gear. The cash buyable stuff at least.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
That's what it was. They were preventing people from going like, ooh, this cash gear that I can just buy with like 5k cash is like way better than tier 3 PvE gear.
It wouldn't raise your CR though, so you still wouldn't be able to buy the other gear, would you? Because don't you have to be certain CRs to buy the gear?
Yeah, but I mean, you could blow through content a lot.
You could get a ton of marks and just buy gear sets up there.
Yep.
I don't know. There's some things I agree with and disagree with. The game seems to be going in a decent direction, but all this
trust me, removing PvP gear, removing PvP gear from PvE gear is a good thing because all other games do it, and it makes sense.
Yeah, we've covered that before. It's two different games basically. It's in most MMOs. I mean, if the reason that they're keeping PvE gear allowed in PvP is because of the newer players, just have some sort of basic gear that the new players get that lets them instantly go in. You know what I mean? Have like a starting.
They're gonna change it because you can just buy cash gear. That's the whole being able to dip your foot in the water.
So there's really no excuse to remove each from both instances. You shouldn't ever have PvE gear and PvP and vice versa. Should never have been that way.
But they're going to keep it for open world because that makes sense. Like if you want to roll in PvP gear out.
Yeah, keep it in open world, but when you go into an arena, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, open world's fair game. I mean, whatever you're in is what you're in,
That's the whole point of it.
Right. I get you. I got you on that.
Just some players don't understand the concept of why it happened. They were like, well, now it's hard to level. Well, like, yeah, that was the whole reason that they did it, so you wouldn't be able to just fucking skip shit.
Oh, Skype is really making me mad tonight. I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
We need like another topic.
I don't think there's really anything else to talk about, though.
Well, let's talk about what we think about when Update 33 is coming out, because I've had a lot of people ask me, when's it coming out? Like, I know, just because I'm making test server videos, I have no idea.
I'm thinking there's going to be another week.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling people.
There's going to be at least 2 more hot fixes. It's not ready.
Yeah, obviously it's not going to be this Tuesday because the staff isn't in. They're off on holiday. They're off for the holidays. It's probably going to be the following Tuesday, I would imagine.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. What would that be, the 7th or the 8th?
Then probably immediately the week after War of the Light will hit test.
Oh, I hope. I hope.
It's not going to be too much longer.
Well, you got to realize...
It's coming up as soon as the seasonal goes down. That's my
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But they also said the seasonal is going to run a little late because... It started out late. So, yeah, about not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday would be about the time they do. Here's the game update, and it also turns off the seasonal.
Yeah, I'm going for at least a week and a half because, like, I've been doing the seasonal every day. I missed a few days. I still have, like, 5 more days to see Chickpeas, Larfreeze, whatever his name is.
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
I thought his name was Balkan.
Balkan fleas. Yeah.
So if I have like 5 more days left, that means other people have definitely missed out. So definitely gonna at least go for a week and a half.
As far as ideas for DC, someone in the comments was just said, do you think they should take out raid walk-ins? No, but I
No.
think we need a walk-in for every instance that doesn't have
Every
one.
instance.
Why
Sometimes
should
I
I
just
have
like
to
to go
wait
in
at
with
100
5 people.
CR for Smallville or something when I can just get what I need done and
Mhm.
solo it?
Well, they need to make it to where it's CR locked. For
Yeah,
the
CR
walk-ins.
locked, but everything should have a walk-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody in the chat was asking, should they take walk-ins out of raids?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
No, but they should be a walk-in for everything that doesn't. Just make
Do you
one
think-
teleporter with a list that pops up when you activate it, like which instance.
Do you think
Select it,
operations
go.
should be walk-in? Operations are kind of a tricky subject.
No.
Unpaid
I
and
think
seeds?
operations
I
should
think
be
you can
a walk-in.
four-man unpaid and seeds at this point.
I don't
Why
want to
not?
get a
Oh,
whole
Yeah,
group
but you
easily.
have to have
together
a
do
you have to have a
seeds.
full group to queue for it though.
Yeah.
That's
To
what I'm
even
saying.
get
I
into
think
it.
it might be good with a walk-in. Walk-in with a four-man group.
Yeah, I
We'll have
didn't
the
think
option
about
to
that.
go
I
full-
forgot you can't. You have to queue and you have to have 8 people.
Because
Think about the older
because technically there's no instance for it.
Just let people queue up for a. They should just say, "Are you meaning to queue up for this shorthanded?"
Yeah, with any amount of people. You
Yeah,
should be
within
able
the
to
amount
queue
of
up.
people. That would be cool.
That would be way easier. Because I don't want to get a whole group of people together to do seeds all the time. You know,
Yeah,
and
no.
people aren't always shouting for seeds or unpaid. You know, if I could get 3 people and go in there and just do it, why the hell not?
Yeah, somebody just put a link in the chat. I let him put the link in about he's saying of some OP Celestial DPS with 35-55 precision. Is that right? Can that be?
Trinket soda anoint? I don't know.
Well, with the current like percentage precision buffs, it's probably possible. I would not doubt that.
He'd have to have a soda going. You'd have.
I like
to.
how they nerfed Celestial a tiny bit, and then they fucking make anoint fucking give you a crazy
All you gotta
amount of
do,
precision.
all you gotta do is have someone with high precision buff you with Carnage, then use your you flex soda first. Have someone with high precision buff you with
Oh my
Carnage.
god, this guy has
Then
phase
you
dodge
use anoint
on
and
his
then you'll have a
Celestial loadout.
ridiculous-
Somebody should kill that guy. That guy should delete his character. He just phase dodged the trinket. Someone kill that guy. Delete his YouTube channel.
Now let's get some videos up of OP nature healers. Let's get some videos up of that.
We also
Nature
need to
healing-
get Celestial DPS and Celestial Healing nerfed.
Everybody's been fucking crying about
that?
nature healing. Oh, nature healing is so easy.
It is easy mode.
You know what? It
Oh,
might
God.
be easy. But I just say that it works really well. And you could say that's easy, but like it just works good.
Okay,
You know
Crappy.
what I mean?
If you
The
can
power
sit there and
interactions
just
make
hold
it
block
work.
while you're fighting the Paradox Tyrant and still heal the entire group plus the tank, solo healing, yeah, it's overpowered.
I could go put the eggs in and get people out of jail too while everybody's fighting and nobody dies.
Yeah, it's a little overpowered.
Well, look
It
at
just
it this
works
way,
good.
count from the point of healing. Celestial's the good healer because it doesn't have too much of a lack of range. Nature for the same reason. No one wants to stay in the sorcery circle, and they nerfed electric into the ground. What choice do
This-
people have?
This
That's
dude
true.
on the forums.
What choice do people have?
No, that's true.
Listen, this dude on the forums, he's a villain, but I've never seen him play. I want to play with him so bad so I could shit on him any fucking role. I don't care what it is.
Who is it?
I'll be the second troll and I'll troll this guy.
Who is it?
I don't want to mention his name. Fuck it. His
Aw.
name is big time on the forums. He's a douchebag. He is.
Oh, that guy.
He has such a big mouth. He hates on everybody's shit. He is always right. But he isn't always right. And right now, he's such a fucking, like a celestial healer elitist. Oh, nature is just super easy. Celestial is better. Celestial is not better because you have to press a bunch of buttons to achieve the same thing I can achieve in 2 buttons. Shut the fuck up. I agree that it's a good power. And I've switched to it and I've healed with it. But like I could do what you do in 4 moves in 2 moves. I don't need to like. And then he's talking about damage. I could put more damage out. Wrong. I only have to do 2 moves to heal everybody, so I could constantly do damage. I could put Swarm on my loadout and do a ton of damage putting Swarm on my loadout. So if you want to say, fucking Celestial could do more damage healing, nope, you're wrong. It can't. All a nature healer has to do is put Swarm on, and he will out DPS all. You gotta out DPS half everybody. The tank. I've out DPS the tank before with Swarm on. 4th place DPS healing. Or Rock. When Rock used to heal with me, he would be the 4th place DPS when he was healing with me.
Right.
I guess that's because he didn't do no healing. He let me do everything.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
No, he would. He would do that. He would just be in there to hang out.
See, I don't like electricity healing at all. I tried it, and it's just, I don't know. It's like
too
hit or
range
miss.
restricted.
All right, so what do you
I
guys
think electricity is really good.
So
Rock was the
from-
best electric healer ever, dude. He would rock that shit out.
Listing all of the powers from most played to least played, what do you think they are? Most played
Hard
to least
light
played.
is the most played power.
What is?
Hard light,
So number 1 is hard light.
definitely.
You think
Even
so?
look at the forums. Look at the hard light guide in the forums. It has triple the pages that any other power discussion does.
Okay. That's fair
So what do you
enough.
think? What do you think number 2 is?
Number 2's a close call between Ice and Celestial. Ice.
I'd have to say Celestial. I see a lot.
Yeah, me
I
too.
wouldn't
Not a
have to
lot
say
of PvE people are Celestial, but then you have to take into account for all the PvP people.
Yeah, there's a lot
Half
of
the
people.
PvP community is Ice and
Ice.
Gadgets.
So
you
what do
know?
you? Okay, so what? So deciding now, what do you think number 2 most played power?
Celestial. Precision.
Well, from the people I see at the sparring targets and everything, I would go with Celestial. I see a real lot of those people.
All right. So what do you
Those
think
are
number
probably
3?
the top 2 powers. But
What do you think
Celestial,
number 3 is though?
I don't know. That's a good toss-up.
It
It's
might be
probably-
nature now just because of the
Yeah,
other.
I was
yeah,
about
I
ready to
see.
say nature's
I
in
I
the
do
top.
see a lot of nature people now.
Yeah, nature's in the top 4. It's probably either 3 or 4.
4 would probably be Ice.
Yeah, there's
Then
a lot of
Gadgets.
ice and
Then
And then
gadgets.
after that, it's just really a crapshoot with the other ones.
There's not a ton of gadget people in PvE, I noticed.
Right.
And I don't know why. Gadgets is a really good power.
No shield.
No shield on Troller, and
Yeah, with
DPS
shield.
wise, it's only good for single target.
Oh, yeah, I mean, a shoulder shield.
Yeah, the battle drone fix wasn't enough. And single target, at least mental or something has mass terror and a few other AoEs. The telekinetic bolt will hit multiples.
A lot of people don't know how to play mental though, and they don't. You don't see a whole lot of mental still. You really don't.
No,
This
it
guy's
takes
naming me
mental's
right here.
harder to
How to
use.
spot a PvP noob. Captain Cold Hood, Spark Small, hey now.
And switches back and forth to the flavor of the month.
Oh
Flirty
my God, that's me
personality.
right there, flirty personality.
Yeah. Batman boxers.
You have to have a Captain Cold Hood with the spikes on it, though. All the fucking PvP douchebags have the spikes come out of their Captain Cold Hood.
You got Batman boxers. That's a noob.
Oh, come on. I don't PvP, though. And all these people, dude, they stand... I go to Metropolis to do my my seasonal stuff, and I go outside, and it is the same couple lame motherfuckers at Fight Club every day complaining, you ganked me, I beasted you, you beasted me, 2-on-1, that's not fair. Like, shut the fuck up and go do something. You are literally going to stand outside all day and duel people?
Isn't that
are
where
a
you would usually say
fucking
PvP
loser.
phase?
Yeah, they form Fight Club to stop people from bitching. So they have a little arena to fight in. And then, did I just unhook my mic again? I hope not.
I thought they renamed Fight Club.
What, Bitch Club?
No, I thought it was the Coliseum of Hypocrisy.
And now you have people bitching within Fight Club.
No,
always
and
in the
it's
chat.
It's just
bitching.
a big argument.
First rule of Fight Club, no
outside.
bitching about Fight Club.
There you go.
Like, it's just, I don't care what they do really, but like, all those people who PvP like that are terrible at PvE. And the one guy was like, all you could do is beat up a bunch of computers. And I was like, well, how come you suck at PvE then? If you're so fucking good, you can't even beat up the computers. So what fucking kind of noob are you? Like, get some skills. And the guy wasn't even good. He was trying to beat me up. I was on my hero. And he kept trying to duel me, and I dueled him once. And he was like fucking full vengeance PvP, and I was fucking level 20. And I countered him so many times. I mean, he kicked the shit out of me, but I countered him so many times that if I had regular gear, I would have whooped his ass. And I was like, bro, it took you fucking a minute and a half to beat up a level 20 in a duel. I was like, you could have one-shotted me, but you suck. And he was gadgets too. Surprise, surprise.
What?
Like, fucking A, man. I don't know. I think those people that stand out there all day, you need to get a life. You need to go do something. Go do an arena if you want a PvP or a layer battle or something, or
There's
some
still not enough
PvE content.
PvP in the game. There's still not enough PvP content in the game for you to be able to know life PvP.
Everybody is just out there just arguing all day. Like, how could you just stand out there and argue?
Oh,
Well, hell, they
it's gonna be
argue
worse
all
when
day
they
in the
drop
trade
season
chat.
2.
They
It's gonna
sit
be worse
there.
when they drop season 2.
They sit there all day long in the trade chat and argue about just the dumbest stuff, man. I'm just like, really?
I beasted you. Oh, you
Yeah,
fucking
just-
lost. You know what? Everybody loses. No matter how good you are, you're gonna lose. You know, so God forbid that person gets beat. You know, everyone's like, oh my God, I beat so and so. Yeah, no one's fucking invincible. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. 5v5 chat is terrible. That's the worst chat ever. What were we talking about before I went out?
Well, there we go.
What?
Not enough.
What's that?
Oh, I was
Wait,
trying
what?
to add one of your league guys to the chat really quick.
Why
for
is this
Oh my
major
God,
douche
I
guy
thought
in
you were
the
fucking
chat
hanging
like,
up on us.
for next week?
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not hanging up.
oh, hold on. This major douche guy in the chat. Watch out, Crappy. Kaiser loves his gadgets. Kaiser loved gadgets for a minute, but they didn't do enough with the battle drone. I spent 2 days as gadgets.
Kaiser tried gadgets.
I tried it again, and it's still not enough. I'm
Just
back to
wasn't
mental.
enough. Yeah.
See, I don't hate on gadgets for PvE, but like, I don't even mind gadgets for PvP. But if you're that person who switches the gadgets just because the new PvP season is coming out, you have no skill.
No,
You
I
know, like,
switched
if-
for the battle drone.
If you just can't be the power you are and be competitive, then you need to fucking learn your power, man, or delete your game.
This coming from the guy who's got the gadget DPS now.
Hey, no, but I'm saying for PvP. Don't you agree with me? If the new season of PvP is coming up, so everyone's like, oh, let me get my power respec tokens. I need to be gadgets or ice. Like, that's lame.
Yeah, it's making the game a lot of money though. At least
It is making the game a
Yeah.
lot of money.
you know, and that's what it's all about.
Until Rage
Is
comes
that
out.
you-
It's
is that you,
broken
Mac?
PvP.
Yeah, I apparently I didn't update my Skype.
Nice.
Aw, so it wasn't my fault. Aw,
No,
I'm just
no.
messing with you. Oh,
Mac is coming at you live from the gay bar right now.
Yep. Bottoms up. Watch out.
That-
Bottoms up,
he's not-
that's
he's not
a
talking
double
about
meaning there, I
drinks either,
think.
bottoms up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
where
remember-
we funnel up the beer bongs up through the seats of your chairs now.
That's how you
Nice.
get alcohol poisoning quick, putting beer in your ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
get
you
drunk
would
quick,
know,
man.
Crappy. You would.
Yeah. Are you still
You
on
probably-
Chatter?
you probably
Hey, are you
tried
still
to
on
smoke weed
Chatterbait,
through your ass.
Crappy,
I'm
right now?
streaming
Is it-
live on Chatterbait right now.
You probably tried to smoke weed through your ass, Crappy.
No.
Yeah, he's got his whale eye showing in his bathroom cam right now.
Well, Mac, consider this your Skype quality test for next week. How's that?
That works perfect if I sound clear.
Yo, you sound really clear. Yeah,
Okay, the Turtle Beach for the win.
there you go. Beautiful.
So I remember when I played Earth in PvP. Like back
Earth
in
is good in
fucking day.
PvP.
I don't know. I had trouble with it. Because,
I
like,
see a lot of people
Oh.
beast out with it.
What'd you have trouble with?
just get countered a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, one person blocking and jackhammer sits you down.
Yeah, which is why I didn't use Jackhammer a lot. It'd be very situational that I would use Jackhammer.
Yeah,
No,
you
don't
could
use
only get in
jackhammer.
there maybe 3 hits with it, and then you gotta stop.
Stay away from Jackhammer. Just run with the Golem out and Unstoppable. That's all you really need. Gemstone Shield.
And reinforce.
Oh,
Because then
phase
you can
dodge.
just use your PvP weapon.
That little
like a-
guy's a beast sometimes, man. He'll be fucking picking at your shins the whole time. He's annoying as hell.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
kill,
Vagrant.
too. Like with sorcery, when I do PvP, the first thing I do is I kill their fucking pet. Especially if it's a fucking healer. I hate watchers. God.
Vagrant, this is one of Crappy's league mates in the chat. We were just,
I mean, I could tell.
yeah, I was just letting you know.
Yeah, I'll be agreeing with you guys more than I would be Crappy, so it's okay.
That's all right.
Cause
We don't
you're not
like
high.
Crappy anymore anyway. He's a
No
traitor
one
to
has
the
to
hero
agree.
side.
Crappy's Benedict. He's
'cause I
Benedict
was helping
Crappy
him a
now.
hero. Yeah, it's just
It's
that
'cause you're-
Crappy's that YouTube star now.
Oh,
It's
I'm
'cause
not a
This
YouTube
guy's
star.
channel.
I never advertise my channel ever. Everybody go subscribe to Crappy Heels. Thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
It's
you just
funny.
have other people
For
do
my
it for you.
1,000 sub, I'll be doing free giveaways.
It's funny
No,
that
I'm
Crappy
kidding.
says,
Giveaways.
"Oh, I don't care about my YouTube channel," but that's all he talks about anymore is his YouTube channel constantly.
YouTube channel will never have update info like, oh, in game update 33, here's the patch notes that you could read on the forums, but I'm going to read them for you. I don't know. I don't do that.
Yeah, I like to demonstrate it. I don't like to
Everybody
talk.
else does, but
I don't like to sit there and watch my. Some people like make videos where just sitting there in a pre-made PvP group while you're just spouting off the notes. I'd rather demonstrate it. Try to. It's not
I'm
always
gonna put
easy.
some test server footage up. I was actually looking at a computer. I got to talk to you guys about something. I was looking at like a decent Toshiba or something gaming computer from Best Buy. It's like $800 or something.
Ugh.
I just went on digitalstorm.com, dude. Customize it to the way you're liking it.
I just
off-
want
Yeah,
to.
but he wants a laptop.
First
not
off,
a,
if you're getting a
I don't want to
Yeah.
disgrace my fucking Mac area with a fucking Windows computer. I want to
oh
be able
my
to put
God,
that
throw
bitch
that
under
Mac out the
couch or
damn
something.
window. I just sold
Jesus.
mine, man. I just sold my Mac.
Keep your Mac for your editing. Just get a Windows for gameplay, dude. It's a lot easier. Then you don't have to go through all the hassle of like changing things over.
Hey, Mac, you're a DayZ
DayZ
player, right?
I don't have
Yes,
a
sir.
Yep.
desktop.
All right.
Mac plays DayZ.
We may have a
every once in a
DayZ
while.
group because we've got a improvised DCUO was asking me in the chat about DayZ. So Vagrant, we may have a DayZ group.
What system requirements do you need to run that thing?
A good
Not
PC.
much.
No.
It's not crazy good. You need something decent.
Yeah, I want to try that. I want to try that Hunger Games, the standalone DayZ style. That seems like it's a lot of fun. But that's on closed
Fine.
beta right now.
Yeah. Well, I
What,
got
the DayZ
Contagion.
standalone?
I got Contagion last night, and I was gonna get Nether today.
I need to add all you guys on Steam.
Yeah, true.
Oh, my Steam just went up 3 friends.
Yep.
Oh no,
Yup.
I've never played DayZ, but I'm interested.
I'm googling this
It's
now.
it's fun until you just like keep dying.
I just want to do
You
funny.
definitely got to stick with people.
I just
Never
want to
go
do
out
funny
alone.
shit, though. I mean, I want to do funny shit.
Driving on vehicles, tank people.
Anyway, this isn't the DayZ project, so I don't know.
Yeah, see, when I get this computer, then I can play all those lame games with you guys.
Lame. Listen to
Lame games that you'd probably almost leave DC for though.
I would like to play that Gary's mod stuff, all of those.
Yeah, could you imagine Joe doing some of that prop hunt though?
Oh my
Look at
god,
me.
I would love to play.
He'd
some
be
of
the
that
next
shit.
scene anners in this group.
I would love that stuff.
Run around like a 2x4.
Crappy nanners. Yeah. What is that? Find the props. Yeah. What
Yep.
do they do? Prop hunt in Gary's mod.
Oh, we better be careful. We don't want to get you like ticketed or anything. Copyright infringements using
Oh,
all these
no, you
people's
can't.
names.
No, they're not. They're
You can't do that just talking about it.
I know, but you never know what might be next.
Oh, you never know, man. They're trying to fuck shit up on YouTube. I don't know. I think it's kind of blown off. I think it's kind of settled down a little bit.
Well, yeah, it's just still the fact that the gaming community being so big on YouTube. I kind of wish that it would break away and create its like own page, like its own broadcast service, just
Right.
for gamers itself. Kind
Well,
of like if Twitch would just upgrade and be like, here you can just start uploading whatever you want, just like YouTube right onto Twitch. It'd be, then you got your live streams and your uploads. You're good to go.
one gaming company. You guys ever heard of the MOBA game called Smite? The company that develops that, and I forget the name, they put out a YouTube video that's a parody where they actually showed their developer office. It's a really funny video. They did a parody about the whole YouTube thing. Like the manager of the office is like, why is YouTube saying that we can't have our players post videos? And they do like a little parody video, and it's really good. And I think all gaming companies should follow suit on that. I saw that
Not
on
very
YouTube.
many gaming companies actually fucking care, though. That's the problem.
Well, they should. I mean,
They're all about the money.
the indie companies care. They give a shit.
That's indie companies though, because that's indie companies. Are true gamers. They actually sit down, have fucking consoles. They sit down and play with their their fans.
Yeah, they're not answering to a board of
Companies
directors.
like EA and Sega and shit like that don't give
Yeah.
up. buck.
They don't have
They
stockholders.
They're out for that dollar.
Yeah, well, Sega sucks. So Sega doesn't want their videos up because their games suck.
Yeah.
Who's
it's
worse,
very
Sega or Nintendo?
Both.
Except Nintendo has good games.
Yeah, Nintendo has decent games, but
Well, wasn't it Nintendo like suing Sony back in the day because they had the rights to PlayStation?
No,
No,
they never
here's
sued.
what happened. They're just
They
bitter
never
because
sued.
Oh, they're conflicted with the fact that
No,
they
what
had the rights to the
happened-
name.
No,
No,
what
what happened
happened
was-
was
okay, one of us is gone.
I'm
I'll
gonna
let you
do it.
know.
I'm gonna do it because I know a lot about gaming. What happened
Yeah, I do
was
too. I want to see
Sony,
if we're.
Sony and Nintendo had a partnership back in the day, and PlayStation or Sony was gonna make the Nintendo CD console. It was gonna be an attachment for the Super Nintendo,
okay.
but Nintendo, I can't remember why, but they ended up not doing it. So
They went
Sony
with-
just went ahead and made the PlayStation.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So there's a little bad blood between Sony and Nintendo.
It's the fact that they created the system that's pretty much burying them.
Yo, look at that link that I put in chat.
And
tell
you know
me
what the worst part is?
what you guys think about that computer. Go
No,
ahead.
but hold
Cassie.
on. You know what the worst part is? The same
It's a
could be said
laptop.
about Sega.
That's the problem.
Because Sega worked with Microsoft to make the Dreamcast, and then Microsoft went off and made the Xbox, and they're burying them.
No, Sega makes shit for everybody. Sega is crappy heels right now.
So Sega, crappy Sega.
Oh no, that was
Lord.
low.
Sega will suck anyone's dick. They're like, oh, Microsoft, oh, please let me put this game on your console so you don't hate us.
Is Crappy
What's
listening?
that, what's that, Nintendo? What's that, Nintendo? You want a Sonic exclusive game? Word.
I'm just friendly with everybody.
what's
I take
that?
no sides.
What's that, Sony? You want an exclusive character in one of our Sega games? Hell yeah, just throw some money.
oh god.
I'm not that bad. Jeez.
Oh man,
Like I'm
that
whoring
was-
myself out on the street corner.
Ooh, it's
Aren't
getting
you,
to be,
Aren't you out of the corner right now?
It's
dude?
getting to be a little awkward here, man. Vagrant and Crappy are
Jesus.
a little.
It's just because Crappy passed him in subs again.
Oh,
I don't really care. 'Cause I'm making I'm the one making money off of it.
Wait a minute,
That's
Are we
true.
still talking about Crappy or a certain wrestler imitator?
Listen, take a look at that
He's
computer.
partnered
Tell me
now.
what you guys think.
He
I
is?
just
Yeah.
told you what's the problem with it.
Who
It's
lowered
a
their
laptop.
standards?
What are you
I
gonna
know
see
it's
on
a laptop,
15-inch
but I only
screen?
want it
But
for
that's
test.
the problem with it.
I only want it
The
for test
laptop.
server shit.
What are you gonna see
You
on
don't,
that
you don't
screen?
even need that then.
You know, I just want something that's gonna run the test server good,
You can
and that
save,
I could.
you can save money and not get one like that.
yeah, I agree.
Fucking-
I haven't seen it,
fucking-
but I'm pretty sure that's.
What do
Fucking
I, 'cause I
call it?
want to be able to record too, and I don't want to have
Netbooks-
any lagging issues or anything. You know.
You're gonna have lagging issues if you have a laptop, bro.
With that price right there, I bought my tower for, and now I just hooked up my tower with an HDMI to a TV screen. So it's like, it's pointless to go and buy a whole like with a 15-inch like screen. What are you gonna really see on that?
That is a good point. You could just get a tower connected to the TV. It's like your second system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't want to disgrace my area.
Oh,
I'd have
God.
to hide it under my
You-
desk.
Crappy.
God,
you're-
Is a tower?
You have
cheap?
these little.
I don't know nothing. I have no idea about Windows.
For that price right there, I bought my tower, and my tower, you know,
For that
from
price
Digital
right
Storm.
there, for that price right there, you can get a freaking desktop computer for gaming that's twice as powerful.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I bought my first car for that price.
Maybe-
You know what you're
maybe I'll
paying
have
for?
to-
You know what you're paying for when you buy a laptop? The portability. That's it.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Well,
was
Crappy
paying
said he
for the
wanted something he could
hideability.
take with him, but
What are you recording test server for at fucking McDonald's? What the hell?
I might get hungry and have to go to
I
Windows.
agree 100%. I agree 100% with him, Crappy. I would get a gaming tower.
Just get a fucking desktop. There's
Yeah.
no reason to have a portable test server, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
All right, let me look at this.
I don't want you throwing your money away.
Yeah, no, that's why I figured I'd ask you guys because
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about.
And don't get an
this
AMD
PC
processor.
gaming.
No.
I've just got fair warning, Crappy. You're not going to be looking at
Use
a
Newegg.
store site. You're talking
Use
to these
Newegg.
guys. you're gonna have to get a custom built thing. Then they won't
I
let
don't
you
want
do
to build
anything
my
else.
own, man. I know nothing about building my
They're
own.
like they're gonna be like no
So
store buy.
easy,
You
though.
need a
It's
custom
so
build if you're
easy.
talking to them.
Use Newegg and then buy
See?
anything that has a rating of 4 up.
My mom's a computer tech. I'm gonna have to tell her to fucking build me one. I don't like to talk to that lady though.
Can you give me a computer?
You don't like to
please?
talk to your
Mom,
mom?
I want a computer for Christmas.
No, I try not to. I try to stay
That was
away.
real good this year.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. I try to stay away from your mom too.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I'll close down my chatterbait, please.
Aim index.
I think she saw your profile on Chatterbait. She just is mad at you or something. I don't know. Just
Everybody loves my Chatterbait profile.
well, guys, we got to be wrapping this up. This is
Aw.
we're
It's a
getting
long
into
episode.
an hour and a half. You know how it is. So when I say that, it means we go for another 20 minutes. No, it's not.
That's what I told you last night, man.
Yeah, I know. I have to start putting my
Everybody says goodbye about an hour, and then all of a sudden 54 minutes of Kaiser's blow up sex doll with Superman.
Wait, what? Why's it always gotta be about Kaiser?
Because that's what it was last week.
Count
Or
the
else,
other-
Kaiser's
it was
got
either-
some shit coming to him. Trust me.
Yeah, it was either the Superman blow up doll or the Gorilla Grodd sex doll that had like live fur. I don't know.
That's funny.
Like
One
you had it.
Count is the one that plays with dolls, and